Hey, Erico here, and I am back with some more content, throwing it at you through your computer screens. A lot has been going on in the world. I don't even know if I can keep up. It's like it's coming from this side, then this side, and then you try to swerve and get around it, and then next thing you know, it's right in your face. A lot of discussion has been going on with the South Korean public because they are putting under a microscope some of these laws that criminals are two-stepping and shimmying on around. And this all started with this young girl that was sexually assaulted by this man 12 years ago. He recently got out of jail before his time was up. They said that the ruling was going to be 15 years, and he got out on 12. And Korean people were like, wait, are we supposed to be stupid? What is going on with this? So he got out, and the public went ballistic. Because they felt he assaulted this girl. And wait, there's more. She was only 18. I can't even speak. I'm stumbling on my words because it's sad, it's emotional. She was 8 years old. He took this girl, dragged her into a bathroom, beat her, tried to strangle her, sexually assaulted her to the point that to this day, she has problems with her organs. And then, it's worse. He tried to drown her, but she didn't die. He left this girl for dead. But he gets to get out early on good behavior. There's been multiple pieces of evidence saying that he was not remorseful for what he did. The family of this poor girl has to live with their damaged daughter for the rest of their lives. They've tried to live their lives the best way that they can, but this girl has mental problems. She cannot function the way that she used to, and she's stuck like this, and none of this is her fault. For the family to find out that this man was released and that they all live in Ansan, which is a capital that is southwest from Seoul, and that they might run into him, and that he's allowed to go home to his wife, and he didn't live no more than like 0.6 miles away from this family. They had to run and move because they didn't want their daughter to be subjected to this. And people are livid. They're angry. They're saying, well, what about other children? What about other females that live in this area? What if he does this again? First off, I honestly don't think he's going to do this again. You know, this whole uproar has caused all these different types of laws to be made.
Now has access to a government database that lists the private information of sex offenders. In cases of sexual crimes involving children, convicts can no longer receive reduced sentences on grounds of drunkenness. Also, sex offenders that target girls that are 13 years old or younger can now be given a life sentence. In April 2019, the so-called Cho-Doo-Soon Act was passed to extend the period in which sex offenders that assaulted minors have to spend wearing an electronic monitoring anklet. While ex post facto law prevents them from being applied to Cho himself, these measures are a step up from 2009, when sex crimes committed against children were only punishable with prison sentences up to 15 years.
But I'm not so much worried about if he's going to do this again, because I really don't think he's going to do it again. I think this is on lockdown. I'm more worried about the influence that this is going to have on other men that are watching this, that they're saying, well, we can get off too. Let's go and grab a random unsuspecting high school girl and drag her into the bushes and do whatever we want to do with her. Then, wait for it, you guys. We're just going to say that we drank a whole lot of soju and we were drunk and we were under the influence and we had mental problems. This is the problem that I have.
Cho insisted during his trial that he was too drunk to remember anything, an argument that the court accepted and considered when it reduced Cho's ultimate sentence.
I understand drinking culture is big, but to say that you drinking alcohol caused you to sexually assault an 8-year-old girl to the point that her organs are messed up. You must take me for a fool. You must take the Korean police for a fool, for the public for a fool, because nobody's believing that. This is absolutely ridiculous. This girl will never be the same. There have been other cases of girls being sexually assaulted, and the judicial system for Korea has not handled it well. I don't believe that they treat women fairly. It is not right that a woman's account of being sexually assaulted is not taken seriously. It's wrong that this man is free and he hasn't said anything as much as an apology to this girl's family and to this girl at all. That the voice of the victims means nothing. Come on, we gonna have to do better. We're gonna have to do a whole lot better than what we're doing. He couldn't have been all that out of his mind and drunk. His assault was awfully detailed on this girl. Come on now. Really? Come on. He need to be put under the jail. They need to put him back in jail for life and just put him under the jail. And that's why I say to people, I'm not talking about this stuff or putting a highlight on it to make South Korea look bad. I'm saying this as criticism because I want it to be better. Anything I say on this channel, it is not to make anybody or anything look bad. I point it out because it's like, do better than what you're doing. That's all. It doesn't make any sense to me that this continues to go on and that the people in South Korea can't even turn to their president. His approval rating is going down deep in the Han River right now because all of these corrupt laws are in place to benefit men, and I'm a man. And I can say this, meanwhile, the disenfranchised, foreigners, women, they're all suffering. And it needs to be better. It really needs to be better. People need to listen to others when they're crying out for help. There is no reason that there's a little girl that is dead when all the warning signs were there. Come on, we got to do better. And this can apply to anywhere in the world. I'm talking about South Korea because I'm an East Asian, centered channel. But this could be for anybody. We got to do better. You need to start opening your eyes and looking and seeing what's going on. People are crying for help, and many people choose not to see it, don't want to see it, or feel like that what they're going through is more important. This is sad. And I want better for humanity. I really do. So you guys, this is a lot to think about. Put below your thoughts. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. I also have a blog on East Asian pop culture. The link is always down in the description box below. My commercial is up here. Also have a music video. And with that being said, remember, be real, stay real, live in the real. And I will be back. I love you all.